So I don't know how about you, but whenever I go, on a walk, right, to my town center, or just go on a walk with general, and I see people like coming by, right, I just kind of see like some are busy, but some talk with I don't know some talk with the phone, right, whatever, right, they doing their own stuff. But I kind of think I kind of look at some people and well, most of the people, and I look at them and they're kind of unhappy, they kind of don't even smile. They just only look at their phone whilst walking, right? Which is completely like fucking bonkers. Like I don't touch my phone when I go on a walk, right? I don't walk like this. It's kind of see like people are kind of unhappy, and I don't know what like I up until today I didn't know why, but I'm going to give you 4 reasons why I was unhappy in my life, and also why people seem unhappy in this life. It's gonna be my theory, but I'm also going to talk about my like from my example, right? So without further ado, let's just go to the video. So sorry for interrupting you. If you don't know me, my name is Christian. I'm just a normal guy who wants to improve. Subscribe, like, comment, share. You know the drill. But yeah, let's go to the video. So I got 4 reasons. The first reason why I believe like people are unhappy and like I was unhappy because the overstimulation, right? Because of the instant gratification, porn, video games, constantly watching something that is not even educational, just overstimulation in general, right? Instant gratification because we just want things right now, right now, right now, and we just. I think that people in modern age like, they lack, patience, right? Because some things really like they need to we need to wait for things, right? If you want to achieve some things, you really need to have a great patience, right? You need to be patient. If you want the physique that you want, right, you need to be patient. You need to do those workouts, do cardio, right? If you want to be shredded, right? If you want to, if like your business, right, you have to work without seeing the results. But people just want things right now, right now, right now, and we have to really we people need to know that if you want results aren't coming overnight. This is not overnight success. In long term, when you achieve the success, it might seem like a overnight success, right, when you are mentioning this, but things don't come like overnight. Do you think that this bicep, this tricep just came overall, my physique just came overnight? Of course not, right? Do you think that those 226 subscribers uh, at the time that I'm recording this video, right? Do you think that this came overnight? It came from really recording those shorts, recording those videos, editing them. It came to them, right? And I believe that I will reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm 100% sure. If I'm going to put in the work, if I'm going to constantly improve, I believe that I can reach this. But people they want the success right now because they are overstimulated from porn, video games, junk food, just high dopamine activities, because they want more and more. It's good to want to have more and more, right? But in this realm, right? In delayed gratification, you want the better physique, you want more money from business, right? It's good, right? But in instant gratification, it's just making you I don't even know what to say, like people are happy because they overstimulated, and they expect, like, they have big expectations. And that was why also I was unhappy, because I was overstimulated, mainly because for pornography, but and video games and the shit food I ate, right? But yeah, let's go to the second reason. So the second reason I believe that people are unhappy, and I was unhappy, because we were just focusing on the things that we didn't have, right? We focus on, oh, we don't have this amount of money, we don't have this physique, we don't have like this business built already, and we see people our age or even younger living their dream lives, right? And listen, as I said to you many times, we need to appreciate the things that we have, because if you're not going to appreciate your parents, the things that you already have, right? You're going to regret that you didn't that didn't work, that you weren't grateful for them, right? For example, for the simplest things, right? That you can see, that you can walk, that you have hands, right? This is you have your side, you have your arms, basically 24/7, right? But if I were to take them from you right now, you would love to get them back, right? But that's not. But come back to the topic. We focus on the things that we don't have. We want this, we want that, we want that. Maybe focus on what you have right now. And it's good that and it's kind of good that we focus on the things that we don't have, because we know that we can do something. But if you want to focus on the thing that you don't have, you need to put in the work for those things, really. If you focus on the physique that you don't have, maybe put in the fucking work to get this physique, right? If you focus on the business that you don't have, maybe start building this, right? People just like, it's kind of stupid complaining, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Motherfucker, if you didn't put any of the work, how come do you expect like the business and physique to come to you, right? You need to put in the work. Focus on the things that you have and build yourself. It's kind of weird like scenario when you focus on the things that you have. For example, even the simplest things like that you have, like I was drinking water from this. You can see here. So sorry for this unexpected cut. Memory in my phone just died, but and I also had to take off my shirt because I was so literally sweating. But yeah, whatever. As I was saying, we just focus on the things that we don't have and not focus on the things that we already have. Have this mindset where you focus on the things that you have, the simplest things, that you can walk, that you can see, that you can hear, right? That you have water, that you have food, right? Focus on those things, but also don't be complacent and don't settle for average and strive for better, because you are meant for so much more, brother. You are meant for so much more. Just don't stay complacent, don't be average. I believe with hard work and determination, everyone can reach success. And I believe that you can also do it, right? And also, it's for me, like, I focus on the things that I didn't have. I was focusing on, maybe not focusing, but I was just comparing myself to people who achieved success at younger age, who are younger than me, right? But instead of comparing myself to them, I started to take inspiration from them and I was asking this question to myself: if they could achieve success at their age, why can't I? Why can't I? Simple as that. I started to take them as an inspiration, because everything is possible, right? Just believe in the success. Also work hard, whatever, right? But also believe that you can be successful in your family. Who said that you cannot be successful? Simple as that, right? But yeah, let's go to the third reason. So the third point why I was unhappy, and the reason why people are mostly unhappy, when they already start to improve, right? When they on that part of self-improvement, when they improve. But they are just focused on the result, but not on the process. In fact, like, you should be having fun in self-improvement, but really like fun, like being in love with the process, because process is the most fun part. Fun part, building this physique. Like, I'm currently building this, but like, I see when I'm comparing my shirtless videos from like a couple of months ago and now, like, I see my pecs are bigger, my traps, right? I look happy. I legitimately look happy, but I legitimately happy for myself that I managed to put in the work for those 6 months, right? And that my pecs, all those are bigger. I'm loving the process. I'm loving the process of building this physique, of building this channel, right? I'm loving absolutely everything about it, but I'm also not complacent, and I also want more from life. I also educate myself. I also want more, right? But people just focus on the result This I think also comes from overstimulation, because they just want everything right now, right now. But listen, life is a process. This is a path that you are on, and there is no shortcuts to this success. You need to follow. You need to follow like this path, this route to success, because success is going to come. It's not a problem, but you need to be patient enough, right? And if you're focused on the result, you're not going to be happy with, because if you're eventually going to reach the physique, reach 10K a month, right? And having a girlfriend, great social skills, right? And all of those things. Okay, you're going to, but you focus on the result, and you didn't take like enjoyment from this process, being rejected, maybe having your first injury, being happy that you see progress in the gym. And you should be happy at this. You should appreciate yourself that you're actually doing the work, but also don't be complacent, and don't settling for average, right? Want more from life, but also be happy for that you already have, right? Don't focus on the result. Yeah, result is like a cherry. It's like a cherry on top, like cherry on top of the cake, right? And the layers of this cake are the process. They are the process, right? Maybe, for example, with social skills, right? Maybe with dating, you talk to this girl, you take her on a date, you kiss, you whatever. Those are the layers, and like this girl, and the relationship is like a cherry on top. If you get rejected, or girls don't want you because maybe, okay, then I don't have a reason, right? Because maybe you were rejected, right? But okay, you got this experience, right? And it's gonna help you become better. Result, imagine this is like a cherry on top. This shouldn't be your priority. The priority should be focusing on the process and falling in love with it. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's go to the fourth point. So the last point is why people are unhappy, and why I was unhappy, because I lacked purpose in this life. I literally was going through this life AFK, and I believe when I look at people, they just going like the life through AFK. They have their like purpose, like this primal purpose, of staying alive the next day, and having something to eat, having something to sleep, right? Having where to sleep, having where to drink. Okay, this is our primal purpose, but we have to think bigger, not only in terms of surviving, right? They kind of have their purpose, as I said, in those primal things in their work, right? Okay, they work to money, to get to eat, to whatever, right? This is like primal. But we have like the bigger purpose, something that we work on every single day, that we are passionate about. And it could be literally anything. For me, it's recording those videos, being an athlete, right? For you, it may be, I don't know, I always use this analogy, being a professional chess player. I don't know why I always use this, being an athlete, being an educational content creator. It literally, your purpose can be literally anything, but it's up to you. What purpose do you actually want? Like, what purpose do you have? Like, sorry again, memory again, but listen, I'm still gonna record this. Like, it's not over until I win. But yeah, people lack purpose. They live their life only having this primal purpose of just living the next day, paying their bills, having something to eat, work to get money, to whatever, right? But people just lack purpose. This ambition, this drive, something that wakes them up every single day. Not counting, this primal thing that you have to live the next day, right? This primal purpose would be useful thousands of years ago, when we didn't have modern technology, right? This would be your purpose, leading your tribe and, living the next day, right? But you have to find something that fills that void of purpose, right? That wakes you up every day. It could be anything, maybe bodybuilding. You want to be a bodybuilder, professional chess player, athlete. You want to be a businessman, whatever this is, right? But it solely depends on you. You have to figure it out. You have to figure out, why are you here? Why God put you on this planet? Because he clearly put you on this planet. for something, for purpose. He didn't put you just, you know, to live AFK. And I basically live my life AFK. Like, you know this phrase when you played video games, right? Like this phrase, away from keyboard. Like, I basically lived AFK. Just not being present, you know, just going through the motions, right? But you have to find... And people, I believe that they are living AFK, right? They're not present. They seem sad, right? Because they have unfulfilling lives. Find your purpose that wakes you up every single day. God put you on this earth to be extraordinary. He put you on this planet Earth for a reason. But he did not give you a reason. He put you on the reason, but the reason is up to you to figure it out. Why God put you here? He put you for a reason, but the reason but you have to solve this reason. Why are you here? Why God put you here? Because he clearly put you for a reason. But what is the reason? What is the reason? Right? Just think about it that way. Right? Just think about it that way. God doesn't want you to waste your prime years. God doesn't want you to waste your life. And but I don't think that you want to waste your life. Right? Don't waste your life. You are here for a reason. But this reason is up to you to figure it out. And did I figure it out? Well, my reason for life is to help people as much as I can, right? And also improve myself to, you know, so that future me can be happy, right? But yeah, I think we covered everything. So yeah, stay hard, because nobody will save you. The only person who can save you is the person I'm pointing right now. Peace out.